I think it's very important if you want to create a portfolio. You must find your own style of aesthetic of the
Mm-hmm.
shooting angle or any any style of it. You don't have to be like others, but I think it's important to have a consistent of your own style, even with photo shoot. Yes, and to be to be yes, I think the lightning. Yes, lightning is the one is most important. No matter what style you have kawaii, shibuya style, or elegant style, or all kinds of style. You must have good lightnings. I think that's what I
Right.
think is important. Yes.
Polish in my hand, I'm ready to create each nail a masterpiece. I can hardly wait. Soft pastels or vibrant hues, each tells a tale in their artistry of nails. Nothing ever fails. With each swirl and twirl, let the magic begin in this kingdom of gloss. There's no end to the wind. Gloss on my fingertips, watch them shine bright. Painted like a canvas, colors taking flight. Feeling fierce and fabulous, I'm ready to ignite. Slaying the nail game every single night. Nails and beauty talk with Asia the Bird. Nails and beauty talk with Asia the Bird.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nails and Beauty Talk. I am your host, Asia the Bird. Today, we have a very special guest with us today. She is a nail artist from Taiwan. Please welcome Peggy. Hello, Peggy, and
Hello.
welcome.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet everyone. I'm from Taiwan. I'm Peggy.
Yes, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I want to get started by asking where you're originally from and tell us about your upbringing.
Okay, I'm from Taiwan, and upbringing. I think I grew up here for like almost never leave the town, Taipei, Taiwan. Yes, and I raised by my parents and I have two brothers. Yes, I think my upbringing is pretty simple.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So tell us about like your school experience, like as far as like elementary school, high
Yeah,
school, college, BD school, things like that. What was like school like in your experience?
school like oh, it's very Asian education. It's like always get high score and very stressful learning, but and everyone expect you to get straight A's and always get the first place. But me myself, I just really dig into the art class when everyone else is doing test or something. Yes, so I was more like the little bit outsider of the school or this. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
Asian education is to want you to always be the best until you graduated from university. They want you to be doctors, lawyers, and all the best. The most earn the most money job that you can get. Yes, but
Right.
I'm always out of that dream, out of that parent's dream. Yes,
Yeah,
so
yeah, right.
uh, yeah, I just live in my own world. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of the thing because I was kind of the same way during my time in school where
Oh, really?
you know, I didn't care about the other subjects of in school. I mean, of course, it's what you had to take, but I was more interested in art. So I started, getting into art around second grade when I was taking art class, and I was like, "Oh wow,
Oh,
this is really, really fun, really, really cool." And
uh-huh.
so, I was taking art classes like in high school, middle school, and things like that. I got into nails when I was like 14 years old,
Wow.
and things like that. So yeah, art was something that really gravitated towards me because it was such an escape and there was more freedom. There wasn't much restrictions. Art is just so free flowing and just is the possibilities
Yeah,
are endless with art.
yeah. Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what were like your earliest memories in terms of like beauty and nail art? Like, who really inspired you to get into nails?
Getting nails. I think it's not because inspired by anything. It's because I have a very like how do you say, you wanted to keep things very clean, that kind of habit. Yes, and
Mhm.
always when I was little, when I was elementary school, I always cannot stand any dirt in my nails. So I was
Mhm.
always constantly very concentrate on this. And
Yeah.
finally, when I'm in college, then I have the freedom to make some art on my nails, because
Right.
like I said, education journey in Asia world is very very strict. You cannot do anything on your nails while you're in elementary school till until high school. The time that you
Mhm.
wear uniform, you cannot
Right.
um do anything with your appearance. You cannot do makeup. You cannot do anything. So finally, when I got into university, I started to like paint my nails to like um yes, that's how I approach nail
Mhm.
and started to read a lot of magazines,
Mhm.
Japanese magazine. Yes, their
Mhm.
magazines are the best. Yeah, and that's why they're inspiring. And they also have tons of nails magazine there because their industry are very take a long. Their nail industry are very mature. Yes,
Mhm.
nail
Yeah,
history.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely, and the thing is that, like, I used to look at nail magazines too, like, especially the
Yeah.
nail competition section, like,
Oh,
that was, like,
yeah.
amazing. I was like, "Yo, like, people do nails like this?" Like, like, the nail murals, the 3D nail art, it just
Yeah.
goes to show just there again how out the box nail art can be, and the thing is also too, like, I looked at, like, the Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
nail art, videos and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
especially, like, some people in Japan, that
Mm-hmm.
would do the nail competitions and nail sculpting and the
Yeah.
nail
Yeah.
art, the kawaii
Crazy.
nail art and stuff like
Uh.
that. It's really, really,
Uh.
Japan and Korea, I think their regulations are different as far as
Yeah.
just with the nail industry down there,
Mm-hmm.
but their artistry is spectacular.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they have the history behind their culture. The aesthetic of their.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, right, absolutely. So how would you describe, like, nail education in Taiwan? Like, what was, like, the whole nail education scene like in Taiwan?
Well, I learned nails, doing nails by myself, but
Mhm,
I know some of the courses in Taiwan are actually we don't need to test anything to do nails in
mhm.
Taiwan. The government didn't need any, how to say, the
Regulation?
yeah, regulation to do nails. You don't need any license to do it. So for academy, it's more like association will provide, and others
Mhm,
are like if you're a nail artist and you think you're
mhm,
good enough, you can open classes by yourself. So I think every classes are just based on the reputation of the nail artist and what they do, and they can just be open courses, yes, by
mhm,
themselves. So I think it's very up and high for the courses level. Yes, yes. So
mhm,
I think only um the nail academy, the association nail academy are very like very old school, very old school. So nowadays, I think young people will go to the one that have more reputation, the nail artists that have more reputations and learn from them. Yes, I think
mhm,
that's based on it.
mhm. Yeah, and that's the thing, and I find it very interesting where there isn't any regulation in Taiwan, and that's kind of the same way with when I interviewed a married couple. They own this nail
Mhm.
business called Pop Coat in Indonesia, and they even said the same
Oh,
thing where there's
yeah.
no regulation in terms of just within nails. So they had to go to another
Mm-hmm.
country like Japan to learn
Mm.
nails
Yeah,
or
yeah,
learn
yeah,
from
yeah.
YouTube and things like that. So you know, and it's very interesting. The more you learn about these different parts of the world, especially whether it's Japan or Indonesia or the UK, especially where I'm at in the US here, where I live. With here, as far as here, like there's regulation, where you have to accumulate a certain amount of hours
Mm-hmm.
to really get your license. So I'm a licensed cosmetologist. So
Mm. Oh,
here in the state where I'm at, it's called Maryland. That's the state I'm in. You
uh-huh.
have to get 1,500 hours to really get your license. You know, you got to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the state board. You know, the theory, which is like
Mm,
the knowledge base, and then the practical, which is the physical.
mhm.
And you know, even with the nail tech license, I think here is like 250, but it's different in every single state.
Mm,
And so the thing is that like with the nail education, you
mhm.
know, when I did nail education course in terms of taking
Mm.
cosmetology courses in my high school, because they offered it in my high school,
Oh,
it,
oh.
it wasn't like very up to date in terms of
Yeah,
like staying in the know.
yeah,
So it was like, you know, you learn safety and sanitation, you learn the basics, but it's not to a depth where you're fully entirely prepared to go to, you know,
yeah,
get into the industry to the fullest degree. So
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of stuff you had to learn on your own. And that's especially with college, when you go to university or you go to art school and things like that. I went to art
Yeah.
school as well. A lot of stuff you have to learn is on your own. So
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. I want to get into as far as having your own business. So what has been your experience having your own nail studio business, and were there any setbacks in terms of building your business or your brand?
Well, I prepare pretty long for my nails business to open, like preparing mood. So like for the friend zone, all the friends knows that I'm doing nails before I open it, because I always post it on my personal Instagram or anything. So it was like a thing that, oh, people knows that Peggy is doing nails, but I haven't officially open my
Right.
studio now, launch open my nail studio. So
Hmm.
after that, I finally opened, and everyone was like, "Oh, we can finally go." Yes, it was more like um yes, it's like this, and
Hmm.
because no, not much people not much nail tech in Taiwan does crazy nails like me. Not in
Yeah.
the proud way, but I'm like, yes, because we have small island, and I'm the kind of the few of them are doing unique nails.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Out the box.
norm
Yeah.
yeah, so naturally, lots of people comes up, and my client got my appointment got fully booked very fast,
Right.
and no more than 2 years, I almost have a fully old clients. 98% is regular clients.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clientele.
So,
Hmm.
all my friends are like, they climb up through stairs, and I take the elevator. Yes, I'm very grateful of that, and I know that I did a lot of effort to like make it boost that fast, because I I put commercial on my every post, and in the beginning of the studio opening, I promoted through markets. I give out coupons, and I did all kinds of methods to let the customer know that I'm doing crazy nails. So
Hmm.
mm, it actually went pretty well, and I even opened up late night spots like over 10 p.m. You could think, yes, open 10 after 10 p.m. I even do that, so it really grows very fast, and I'm very lucky that I don't have many serious setbacks or anything. I just keep doing. I just keep nonstop. Yes, till
Hmm.
every spot is booked.
Yeah, yeah, right. Absolutely, most definitely. So I want to get into as far as your nail art. So your nail art is absolutely cool. I love like your nail art style and
Thank
how
you.
creative it is. So where do you find inspiration for your nail art, and how would you describe your style of nail art?
Inspiration, I think that's everywhere. Anything can be my inspiration, even the background of yours, or anything. Just even a song or a chair, a furniture, a food, or anything, it can turn into nails for me. I think it's just I because I used to love. I think that's why it's because I used to love making miniatures. Building
Mhm,
little houses, little furniture, things. I was
mhm,
in elementary school, and that's why I know how to interpret things into tiny stuff,
mhm,
tiny sculpture, and I think that's
mhm,
the direct way to let me to like can turn everything into nail arts, little sculptures.
Right.
Yes, that's how the inspiration can connect. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and throughout my journey, I always love the style. I always love big and bold stuff and colorful stuff. There, I never wear black and white. Yes. So, yes, and I deco everything. In Japanese, they call deco, kawaii things. I deco everything since I was in kindergarten. That's not kidding. Yes, since I was like just baby. I will put gems on everything. And when in elementary school, I have the flip phone and I put on gems on it. It was very trendy at that time that to decorate your phone with tons of gems. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
started from there. So my aesthetic was growing there and also very influenced by Western culture to be very bold and not conservative and
Mm-hmm.
Italian style, like very passionate feeling. Yes. Yes, I think my style in general is maximalism and
Mm-hmm.
colorful and more is more and exaggerating and just everything
Yeah, yeah.
put it on it. Yes, I think
Mm-hmm.
myself. But very important is to have the quality. Yes, the sense have to be good. Yes, I like more look more elegant stuff. Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, I'm the same way. Like I look at inspiration from like, anywhere I could see it. And sometimes
Yeah,
I go off the
yeah.
top,
Mm,
especially when I do a nail set. Like I'm very like out the box and like colorful and I like making up my own ideas and look at different things and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of just with nature. You find inspiration from colors or textures and stuff and you put it onto a tiny canvas just as,
yeah,
in terms of like nails and people
yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand that, not a lot of people understand that nails also an art form in itself, you know what I mean? And it's
yeah.
beyond the salon
Yes.
setting,
Now
you
it's
know.
not longer it's nail art. Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's in editorials,
Yeah,
it's in the runway
yeah.
shows,
Yes.
is just like I said, just the possibilities are so endless with nail art. There's chromes, there's gels, there's
Mm.
3D gel, there's so much stuff that's out now to create a body of work on a set of 10 nails. So
Hmm.
this industry is really cool.
Yes, you can literally turn anything into that. That's why it's very fascinating and it's very yes. It will nonstop continue creating stuff that will amaze everyone. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
thing
absolutely, most
I love
definitely.
the most, I think the thing that I love the most is making creatures from the spectacular reptile and insect world. Yes,
Mhm,
and the glass collection that I really like. I really love the European vintage glass, art glass. Yes,
mhm,
and my style are also now is very inspired by these two categories.
mm. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I like your nails that you're wearing now. They look like,
This?
jawbreakers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's a summer version of my winter crystal ball creation.
Oh,
Yes,
that's really, really cool.
and I always pair with lots of rings. Yes, but I just got home and I washed my hands, so maybe I will put it on while we're talking and can show you later. Cause my hands have to be full with stuff too. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, they look really, really cool. So I wanna
Um,
get into as far as just with nail art. So for someone who wants to build their nail art portfolio, what would be some of your tips for building a nail art portfolio for
oh,
clients, photo shoots, and editorials and things like that?
mm. I think for my aspect, I think it must for me because I'm a perfectionist, so I want it to look very. I want all my posts to look very professional, like a menu, like editorial stuff, not just like uh posting random pictures. Yeah, so I
Right.
was really strict with the aesthetic that I post. So I pick so many. I try so many lamp for the nails when to take photo shoot, and I try a one that is the best to show the light and shadow. Yes, so I think
Mhm,
it's very important if you want to create a portfolio, you must find your own style of aesthetic of the
mhm,
shooting angle or any style of it. You don't have to be like others, but I think it's important to have a consistent of your own style, even with photo shoot. Yes, and to be to be yes, I think the lightning. Yes, lightning is the one is most important. No matter what style you have kawaii, shibuya style, or elegant style, or all kinds of style. You must have good lightnings. I think that's what I
Right.
think is important. Yes. And other than that, I think even though you don't have the regular pose for nails, it's all okay. Yes, I think
Oh
to
no.
create yeah, for portfolio, I think the main point is lightning. Yes, and you can do whatever style you want. You can do it like very expensive, elegant, high end photo shoot, or even like very B class shoot is all fine. But I think the lightning is the most important. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. I think that, having good content is very, very important, especially when it comes down to the lighting.
Yes. Yes.
Lighting, and having very good video, very good
Mm,
photos and stuff, the best of your ability is very, very important.
yeah.
And, you do want to take photos of things that are suitable to your style and your niche.
Yeah.
And the thing
Yeah.
is that if you have a certain style,
Yes.
keep with that style that's authentic to
Mm,
you. If you'll
yeah.
switch to
Yeah.
another way, you don't
Yeah.
want to. If that style isn't you, then stick with the style
Yeah.
that you're used to.
Yeah.
So everyone has their own style. Like not only just with the bling or the clean manicure or the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hyperrealism and
Yeah.
character art and stuff like that. So whatever style that you have, stick it
Yes.
to you.
Yeah, even the 30s nail design is trending before that people does the disgusting nails is also a style of form. So I think any style, but the lining and the consistency is the most important. As long as it sounds easy, but that's actually very hard to be consistent with all the things that you take.
Mhm, yeah, absolutely. So what are some of your favorite nail products used for, like, your nail art and nail services?
Now, for nail services, especially most important, I think is 3D clay. That's the
Mhm,
thing that I use the most because that's the most magical one. Turns anything you can come up with anything you want. Yes, I think that's the
mhm,
most important product for me. Yes, and because I do lots of crazy sets, so I always use a builder gel and top coat, two in one gel,
mhm.
and is not only time how do you say more efficient. It's very important
Yeah,
because if you want to be professional, the time control is the most crucial one. The most biggest difference between nail tech and trainee is time control. Yes, I think so. The product that you use must also be very efficient.
mhm,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. What are some, like, other, like, products you like to use for, like, nail art besides, like, the 3D clay?
Oh, you mean not the functional clay, functional gel?
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Let me think. I think all the gems that I collect are not especially sell by nail product. How to say the guys the company that provide nails equipment. Oh, nail
Mhm,
suppliers. Yes, I don't really buy everything from the nail supplier. I also buy all the gems from different like fashion design stuff, the clothing
mhm,
material or that stuff. I think that is also very important to me. I collect real stuff from the daily life, not only from the nail supplier. Yes.
mhm,
Mhm.
yeah, right, absolutely. Now, what is your take on social media and how it's impacted the nail industry?
Social media. Oh, I think now nails industry is boom because of social media. Yes,
Mhm,
because it's the best stage to show yourself. And before social media was blooming, was that fiery, that's hot. um, no one knows that you're doing crazy nails if you didn't post it or anything. But
Right.
now that Instagram is the way to show yourself, it creates a lot of famous people on there. They can also create famous nail art on it. Especially
Mhm.
people wants to see more and more eye-catching and crazy stuff. So
Yeah.
and now is the media that you can do anything on it. So as I think social media definitely is the one that makes nail industry boom. Yes, and
Mhm.
makes all the information goes through every place in all the world. Yes, because Taiwan's nail industry are still growing. It's not that mature like America or Japan or Russia. All the ones
Mhm.
inventing their own style, own string, own string. Yes,
Mhm.
I think we bloom because of social media. All my clients know me because of social media. Yes, all the one who
Mhm.
learns nail courses is booked through social media because the
Right.
nail tech also open courses through there. Yes, I think it's
Mhm.
very crucial character for this industry. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So AI and technology has advanced so much in the creative world. What do you think about the growth of tech and AI, especially in the beauty and nail industry, in your opinion?
I think it will never replace us because this is a very delicate and fine skill.
Right.
I already saw that there's AI, the machine doing lashes on
Mhm.
Instagram. Yeah, that's the one. But I think it still will take a long time to let any AI to replace that because first there's really no. I think most of my clients come to see me because we have the interaction, we have human connection. Yes,
Right.
yeah, I think that's something that AI cannot replace, and the
Mhm.
very very fine delicate, for example, cleaning the cuticle, that's impossible for machine to do that.
Right.
If yeah, it's very because everyone has different nail shape, nail bed is all different. Yes, and the
Mhm.
one that is mostly cannot be replaced is the creativity.
Right.
Yeah, of one nail artist. I know there's Mid Journey now, the AI things that will
Right.
create stuff or any kinds of, and there's also already appearing AI nails Instagram pages on.
Mhm.
But I think um, the AI will never catch what a real creative artist is thinking or uh, creating. Yes, I think
Mhm.
as I know AI is crazily growing right now, but I think it will still take time. Yes,
Mhm.
at least
Yeah.
at least I think my grandson till my grandson's time that AI might replace us maybe, but I think we can still find with it. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, yeah, right, absolutely, and I think AI, I think it could be put to use in a good way, but it
yeah,
is scary at the same time of how much it's growing, you know
yeah,
what I mean? You know, you have ChatGPT, you have, of course, like how you
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah,
Midjourney,
yeah,
you have, like, of course, like you said, the AI, nail art, pages and things like that,
yeah,
so, you know, AI is getting taken advantage of in different ways in
yeah,
terms of just in
yep,
different industries
yeah,
and stuff like that.
uh,
Like I've seen like in automotive, there's like you know, self-driving race cars from my understanding,
yeah,
you know, so it's getting crazy. There's self-driving cars in general or
yeah,
self-driving taxi and things like that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
technology is getting so advanced, especially in the nail industry. Like
yeah,
UV lamps are advanced and stuff like
yeah,
that. So
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
is advancing.
Mm-hmm. I know the equipment is advancing, but the skill is still performed by human. So I think
Right.
this is still a
Hmm.
very big step for the AI to beat us. Yes, and
Hmm.
especially in beauty industry is for mostly girls, and girls has being girls, we're very sensitive animals. So if today you want a machine to do things for me, I won't trust it. Yes, I will only trust her. That's why the movie with the salon that everyone is a very good sister inside chatting. That one American movie is very a good example. Is that girls girls I think girls as I think AI is just cool now. It's just cool. But to really be deeper, I think it still need to take a long time. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. I definitely believe that AI, no matter how much it grows, it will never replace human creativity at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
Human trust thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. And the thing is also too, there was this thing called DALL-E where they do like you give it certain words and it'll paint a whole image and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So, it's crazy. Yeah,
totally.
yeah, yeah. But even still, I think it just won't replace human creativity, even still.
Yes. Oh well,
Mm.
my boyfriend think it will replace us one day, but I think he's a straight man. He don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, yeah. He don't know what how detailed beauty is like for girls. Yes.
Oh, I want to get into the next question. So, how would you define your fashion style and aesthetic?
Fashion style aesthetic. Oh, like I said, I was deeply inspired by Western culture, and I think
Mhm.
from now my style is very consistent now. So I can see all the shadows that I pick up since growing up. A little bit of Japanese, a little bit of vintage, and a little bit of Western stuff. Yes, and the most effective now aesthetic that affected me now is fine furniture, fine interior design. That's the that inspire my style and aesthetic right now. Yes, and since now
Mhm.
I have more ability to get good stuff, I look into that more because the designer furniture are very expensive. But now I have the ability to like learn more about it. Yes, and to know um, that they are very how do you say they are very that's why they are called good design. That's the reason that they're called good design because they really think about how the angles or all the
Mhm.
is placed, all the design is placed. Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Mhm. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the most inspire me is Memphis style, the Memphis group style. Yeah, the
Mhm.
that is the one that inspired me the most. Mm.
Mhm. And the things with fashion, like, now, it's gotten so creative now,
Yes,
and, I was looking at some of the fashion shows in terms of haute couture,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Tom Brown and, like,
yeah,
Victor and Rolf and how they play with shape, and, I like how with haute couture and with fashion, it's a play with not only with shape and with colors, but it's also a play with, like, texture and pushing the boundaries and things like that, so,
yeah,
just like with nails, is a fashion statement, your clothes is a fashion statement
yeah,
where it
yeah.
can really, really, tell a story of who
Mm-hmm.
you are, what you are about, what you represent, and your upbringing and things like that. So I like how with around the world that there's so many different styles to fashion.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah.
Africa, Asia, and things like
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
I think there are all media of how you wanna show your aesthetic and stuff. For nails and for clothing, they are all just all platform and media to show what you want to say. Yes. So I think actually they're all connected together. It's just the technique and aspects and layers are different. Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So how do you juggle being a nail artist with life and mental health?
Oh, hmm. I think um Uh, it's hard, but always, how do you say? I always I always know that I think confidence is the most important thing. Yes.
Mm,
If you know that you're doing a great job and you know that you are very good, then the things that will beat you is just The thing that will beat you is just more like physical things. I think for me is the
Right.
exhaustion of doing many hours of nails. Yes, and
Right.
the also um, also the pressure of running a business. I think that is the stuff that mainly have some stress for my mental, but
Hmm.
um, I think it's very important that you face it. You must
Right.
face it. You cannot run away from it. If you and to deal with the to deal with every obstacle that you face, to deal with it right away, I think that's the best solution to not having mental breakdown or anything. And to have just ask someone who's more experienced. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, all of that. And it's very important that you must have vacation, not to just dig into. I know if you're a nail artist and you love nail very much, sometimes you will just like dig right into it and forgot to rest. I think it's very
Right.
important
Right.
to remember to rest. I know as I'm very passionate with creating stuff, and sometimes if I create one set, it took me the craziest one just took me 16 hours nonstop, and I didn't sleep, I didn't drink anything, but
Hmm.
I think it's important to make your body good. That is a mature
Right.
way of to make your business and career long. Yes, the health is very important
Right.
to keep noticed that you must maintain yourself in a good shape so you can create more good stuff. Create more good
Right.
stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's how I deal with all the things that I made math in my career. Mhm.
Mm. Mm, yeah, right. Absolutely. Last but not least, where can people find you on social media and how can people support you and your content?
Oh, you mean how do people support all of all of my stuff? Mm,
Yes. Yes, your nail art, your business, everything.
can you ask the question again? I wanna
Yes.
think about it again.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. It's all good. Last but not least, where can people find you on social media and how can people support you and your work?
Oh, how? Oh, I didn't hear the word how. Um, I think. I mean, how they find my work?
Hmm.
Oh, just Google my name, or how you're gonna approach? well, well, I think now I have a because I'm very lucky that lots of people know me now, and I featured on GQ magazine and did some crazy nails for Nymphia RuPaul Drag Race winner. So
Hmm.
as long as you see me on those magazine or hear that oh there's a new girl doing crazy frog nails, I think that's me. Yeah, very very simple.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's really, really cool. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Nymphia, like they won a drag race, I think season 16, and they're very
yeah,
talented.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
very
very,
happy
very.
that I'm a friend of hers, and
Mhm.
yes, I have the chance to did nails for her. Yes, yes.
Mm,
Oh, and I think and the craziest trending post of mine is the mantis one. That is
mm.
that is shocking me because now the post have over 10,000 likes. I was
Wow.
I was very shocked. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Where
Yeah.
can people find you on Instagram?
Oh, just find me. Just type my account. It's Peggy Peggy dot slash dot Penelope.
Okay.
Is that the
All right.
yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Well, thank you so much, Peggy, for jumping on. I love your work. Your work is really, really cool.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate this conversation. Keep up what you're doing. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors,
Yeah,
and
thank you for
thank you so
interviewing me.
much.
It's a very cool experience. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Take care.
I love your artwork too. Take care. Bye
Yes,
bye.
thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to click the bell for notifications. Also, follow me on my social media platforms. And be on the lookout for more interviews to come very soon. Take care, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Bye-bye.